Hey Plant Pals, it's Mike the Gardener, and today's video is a setup and unboxing of the ZMHCO. Not sure how you pronounce that. It's a hydroponic system I got off of Amazon. It was normally priced at like $100 and something, and I got it for $40. That's no knock on the system. It might be a great system. It looks very interesting to me. I'm going to set it up and see if how I enjoy it. I'm taking you along with me. Alright, let's get started. Got my handy dandy box cutter. So you know it's a true unboxing, because I've not opened this thing yet. On there, okay. I don't have fingernails, so this is probably not going to go great. Open. Open. There we go. Alright. Let's see what we have inside. Set this down here. Okay. So we have the instructions. I've set up enough of these things where I don't need the instructions, but I'll keep them handy just in case. And I'm going to set this aside for a moment. Alright, there we have it. Now, let's see here. I believe this comes off. This is magnetic. A lot of these systems have the light pole going down the center, which is frustrating because you can get water in there and fry your system. And it also gets in the way. If you have the light pole in the center, it gets in the way of your plants. Where this one, the light pole is on the exterior, and it just connects magnetically like that, which makes it for easy setup, especially if you want to take this to the sink to clean it out. Having an external magnetic light is pretty handy. And also the plug is on the side here. Instead of you plug it into the system and then you run it up to the top of the light or whatever, it can be kind of a pain to have. Let's see how tall this gets. Okay, it's pretty tall. Yeah, that's about the same height almost as the I do, which I've done a review on. I'll close it up, and it also goes nice and low too. Another problem with a lot of systems is when you start them, if the light is too high from the bottom of the deck, if the light's too high from the deck here, your seedlings try to reach up towards the light and they become leggy and thin and unhealthy. But if your light starts low and you raise it up as the plant grows, it's a much better setup. Alright, I like that. Okay, so far so good. ZMHCO, if that's how you pronounce it. Hopefully maybe a representative from the company will come in and correct me on the proper pronunciation. We got some tape to keep it safe during shipping. Again, I don't have fingernails, so you're going to enjoy watching me struggle with the simple task of removing tape. Come on. You can do it. Maybe not. There we go. Alright. Let's see what we have in here. So this right here is the water cover for the deck. This piece right here is going to be for the float. So what it has is a little piece of foam down in here in the bottom, and so when you put water in there, it makes this float. And then there's a little glass dome that's going to go over the top of this, and that'll tell you where your water level is at, which is very handy. Oops! Oh no! It's fine. Chaos. All right. Set you up here. Okay. What do we have here? I believe this is probably the plant. I can tell it's the food, the plant food solution. There's a part A and a part B. Set that there. This, I'm assuming, is the power supply. And I was correct. We'll put the power supply here. Here are your cups that hold the soil sponge, and here are the caps that go on the top. Oh, very nice. They provide light blocking caps, and I'll demonstrate those in a moment. These keep light from forming algae inside your unit when you have an empty spot. Say you grow something like a micro tomato. You cannot grow. This is a 2, 4, 6, 8 pod system. If you try to grow 8 micro tomatoes in this system, they'll crowd each other out, and you'll be very unhappy with the results. So if you grow, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll have a much better chance of having success, and then you block the rest of them with the light blocking covers. Here's your soil sponges. It looks like they give you extras, which is very nice. Very happy about that. People might wonder what these are. These are labels, of course. You know, any gardener knows what those are. They might wonder what these sticks are. These, I will show you in a minute. Well, you put them in the top of the deck, and that gives you support for your plants, which is very handy and good to have. Put this here. This down here, this is your pump. This pumps the water, keeps the water circulating. This, I believe, probably runs up here like so, and then attaches to the light bar. All right, see if I have everything here. Okay, so let me demonstrate the covers. So your covers block any holes that you're not using. So we have those. These sticks go into here like so, and so when your plant is growing, you can take a piece of string or a piece of wire, plant wire, and support your plant. Some things you don't have to really support, like herbs and lettuces and things, but sometimes you might want to keep them growing up tall instead of going out. That'll train them. Things like micro dwarf tomatoes typically don't need support, but sometimes they do. And this is just very nice to have included in your system. So that's really cool. What I'm looking for is to see, there it is, okay. I thought something was missing here. This is the water level, and that just snaps onto that. If I can do it with one hand, there we go. And you can turn that, I just snapped it in there, but I'll turn it toward whichever direction I want to face so I can easily tell. So what you would do is you would put that in there. You take your sponge, put that in there, and you, like I said, any ones you're not using to grow, say, herbs, you use the light blocking. All right, let me grab the light bar here so I can show you how that goes. This plugs into here. Oops, let's see, make sure I'm doing it right. Oh, pump, it says pump right on there, see? If I paid attention, pump is on top. So, pump goes here. Let me raise this up so you can get a better view. See how nice and tall that goes? See how the magnet just snaps right on? Here's your plug. The plug goes onto the lower one. And there you have it. Alrighty. This looks like it's going to be a really nice system. It's got a nice deep deck. The sponges are standard size, so you could use your other garden system unit seed starting kits with it. The light is nice and tall, which is awesome. Let me show you the controls. Let me get this off the stand here. If I don't turn it off or something. Alright, you have your power button, veggie button, which turns the light into a different hue. The flower button also changes the light into a different hue. And then there's to turn your pump on and off. I just usually keep the pump on. It'll cycle itself on and off every, like, sometimes it'll run every, depending on the system, I'll have to look through the manual, but most of them will run for like a half hour and then off for a half hour. At least that's what like the other unmentioned units do. But this is a review of the ZMHCO. And like I said, I got this for a steal. I got this for $40. And I can guarantee you I'm going to be able to grow lots of things in here. That's awesome. All right. Hope you enjoyed the review of the ZMHCO Hydroponic Gardening System. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Any questions, leave them in the comments.